I think we get into it because it's saying connected. Yes, good night.
Yeah, man. Good night. How you going, brother?
All right. Now the ground rules is
How things? How things?
the ground rules for today is we ain't talking about what went wrong. We're talking about what went right. So you,
Yeah. I done bypass that already, brother.
Right,
I
good.
done. You gonna believe me? Like, I happy so much.
Yeah.
You know what going on with me?
What?
In fact, I could share real life thing, nothing about nobody, but I could share my real how I talk real,
Yeah.
but no thing, I know how to talk.
Right. Thank
Let me be
you.
honest with you. When sometime you're going for something and your mind set for that, and you say, boy, you're going. No, when I realize me a win, boy, I trip off.
It's an emotional thing, you
I
know.
started quarrel. I started get on. I started say this. But when I study and I sit down and I calm, I say, Lord, hear what? It's been so long out there and I reach up. But let me stay quiet and relax. But plenty people talking and I understand. Me being honest with you, everybody had a view. And Wakaman was the man, according to Rashmi, love out to she. She started talk. Wakaman is the man. Don't afraid to put it real.
Yeah.
He said she bring it to the whole media, all over. They was looking out all in America, all over. Everybody was Wakaman. But now we're going to share something to the public here. DJ Floops.
Yeah.
Not everybody will like Obia.
Obia has in his song, right? Just to be clear.
I got dance up with my boy too. I love it. You know, I want the melody. You know, let me tell you something. When an Indian song come out and you see them fellas hit them, Rakesh Shankaran hit them, Chaunga tahe mera dil, Bram, as he raised that song up and it started hit people's ears, is one time them fellas go and say, bring a bottle of rum day for me, and the rhythm day with the melody, you know, that's how they go catch the system going. That's how the artists do. I mean to say, what they go do? They are not creative, must be. To write that number one, and is that you see this is where we're throwing down the music. But what I can advise the managers to do is I could tell them, sir, here what? Bring just like how I could draw a reference. If this world come like a holy Armageddon come, and back and also that happen at the world come into end, you're gonna find all religion going to hold hand and pray. They wouldn't curse. So you have to bring everybody in a room and say, come, okay, you cussing Wakaman, all right, this one cussing and you cussing. Let me hear what going on with all that. All right, this and deal with the matter.
That's right.
So once you see, a patrophobia is something where you find the cause. Not only finding the cause, you have to get rid of the cause. And when you get rid of the cause, that is when you solve the patrophobia.
Yeah.
So that all I could tell people, that no matter what you do, you could never please human being. And my fellow brothers who comment to me now, who they have disbelief into me, comment by me, they realize that talking knowledge. Yes, I have my canal way. I apologize for it. It drew in your profile tonight, but being honest with you, bro, I'm not lying fair. Sometimes I have manifest powers in me. And when I manifest powers and I trip off and emotional come in, what come out, bro. And I'm really sorry. I see certain people that as they see I on your profile here, I see the that come in. If I wouldn't share up the video and everybody go love him. I want to say special big up to you and the boy called Avinash. I ain't know that the real name. May God bless all you. DJ Floops. I just watch you.
Floops.
Yes, man, you're day in the music, you're pushing. This is something that I see you doing it as a passion. You ain't doing this and saying, well, I want to get money here and I want to. No, you're doing this with the love of music, bro, and keep it up, man.
Thank you for that. Actually, you touched on a very important point. That plenty people like to complain, plenty people like to bash, plenty people try to criticize. But I always say one thing. What is the solution? How do we solve the problem? You know, it's okay. It's very easy to.
It's easy. Okay, here why again? I like to talk. You know,
Go right ahead.
You gotta say that DJ Floops is a champion and he is the best. All them rest are DJ, they could never come and test. When he play the music, he just mash up the place. Look how them young girl, how they shaking up their waist. You know?
Thank you.
What happens is that again, think like I was trying to say here, bro.
Okay.
The only way out is to join, because I want to share knowledge. I like to share knowledge from the Bhagavad Gita, from the Quran, from the Bible. No, those are like keys. Those are like spiritual gurus. Them books and them. So when you see by jealousy is a thing that's kill. And we as human beings, we're not satisfied. We never, if we say we goal, is we get all our goal by tomorrow, we get through with it. We're going to get boring. So God does have we busy. God don't give you we goal with snap finger. That's so work faith. And if you want to get it snap finger, you're going to go and do bad faith.
Yeah.
You're going to understand. So that was simple.
So in other words,
as I was telling you, if God, if this whole place, I was trying to tell you, everybody's had to go through problem. It wouldn't have Indian, it wouldn't have Creole, it wouldn't because it's pressure, brother. Because as I was, let me draw back a next reference here. It's a boss A and boss B children going on a camp field. Now, when they're going on a camp field now, they're fighting DJ Floops. When they're fighting now, the masterman decide how to stop them from fighting. So when they go up in the camp now, he realized he cut off the water, cut off the current. So for the children them to go through the whole month without current and water, you know them to boss A and boss B stop fight and join to go back and get back the pipe and join back because the man cut up the wire and thing, and tell them all you watch for no current. So he applied pressure on the children them, and the children them afterwards they join to get rid of the pressure. So that is what we need to do. We have to apply pressure on everybody. Apply pressure and let them know that what's it wouldn't have no more Chutney Monarch again. Or stop just and say here what. We separate the Chutney Monarch. We have this the Bollywood music could enter into you call it a Chutney road match, like how it have road match or soca. You put the Bollywood music and any song to enter there. Then you have a traditional and a Chutney Soca Monarch now, and you separate it and treat people fair. Treat somebody come and sing a song and they sing good, give them a fair chance. And I, being honest with you, Nival Chetla them sing, they sing real good. That it was a soca, yes, whatever people say. But Nival Chetla them, the performance was very good. My performance was not good. My performance, people here today who support me, I did not happy with my performance because I have 300 flags and I never had a one in the crowd go because the flag man, he failed me. Now, coming to the lighting system, the person didn't get the light on for the coffin box and the whole thing. So that's our next fail. I realize that now. When I go in to sing, I don't know if it's sabotage, but the mic only high end and coming low. So when I ball in, oh, I had a shout. Now, you realize what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, I understand. I'm listening to you.
My performance to me, in a Monarch, I want people to understand something out here. When you're performing in a Monarch and you're singing live, you have to listen back when somebody perform and listen how they sing when they're singing live and go back to how they're gonna tape and they go realize that we comment or judging, it'll be different, bro. Sometimes you have a big hit and you go up on stage like the last following year, and as I enter on stage and I go to ball makeup in mind and I miss the beat and the whole performance spoil. So you can have the biggest hit in the world and you don't know how to perform it and it's not for you, it will not. And artists out there, let me let all you know, a hit don't come just so. A hit does be the right time, the right beat, the right voice, the right pitch, the right studio, and the right heart, and most of all, the right love. It's a combination and it don't come so DJ Floops. I tell you that.
It is true.
The way how I work hard to reach back on top here, the way how I work and I want them to know that watch me, look my God's them right here. Look this boy come to do prayers and I say, I show any face, he come to remain here, he say he going to come, he buy things to do prayers, he bring oil, he bring a little bottle of, I can show you before the boy love God, watch, a little bottle of oil and two little incense, Ganesh. That is what I leading people for, to come in front here with no money and come and talk to God. Give out God your heart, bigger Trinidad and Tobago. I'm begging only on this man profile here that we need to be with brothers keepers.
Correct, very correct.
Rich Maramla, thank you because I was cussing in the Chutney Monarch and I'm really sorry because I was really vexed, but I'm glad I came back down. I not in this back and I love everybody and I want them to know Miss Himlata, yeah, what, darling, I know you're hurt. Next year, you have my support. Next year, all of we will be down here and be talking to the judges and we will be. So when they see we ball Himlata and you see that support, darling, you don't know whatsoever it is. So I know she hurt and ma, darling girl, I meet you. And Miss Himlata, many people out there, talking it live, don't afraid. Many people out there interfere with she. She talked to me, she said, Waka X by Y. I said, don't worry, sister, I hug you up in Samaru. I tell she, don't worry, girl. Waka, I love you. She husband right there too. And that's my sister. And I let you know, Waka, we support your lover. You have a good voice. And Himlata didn't be you see when you go up and chat the Monarch lover and you bust your voice, woman, it had nobody could song like how you the song original with your vocals, girl. So In my book, you is my champion. So Waka could tell you is my champion. You is a boss. And I endorse you tonight, right?
Well, I so proud of you, Waka, that you took the high road and you chose to learn from your mistakes in the performance. And it sounds like you will be going back next year for sure.
Yeah, plenty songs. And I wouldn't be again. Think what I'm telling you. The Ubia thing. Plenty people, yes, I have my little program, but plenty people that on the next side, my supporters good, our supporters rocking all over. But I realize way it's going to have not everybody liking it. So days where I start with alone, the song Gone is a big hit. But when coming to my performance and knowing that I didn't really get what I wanted, so I happy with what I get. I wanted to win, God hear me. When you DJ, let me tell you this one time before I go to.
Yeah.
Trinidad and Tobago and the world that locked on here on this man profile. Always do not question God. Because when I question God and ask him, where my child there, where my wife there, I have no money, what to do, oh God, and I crying out before he God started talk to me. He don't question him. Because when I start to ask how me I win the Chutney Monarch, I praying so much and I doing and I'm sure I have it. But God tell me to ever question him. So that's what make me get a vision to fight again and to know that, hey, he gave me 8th place, Chutney Monarch final, which I never achieved.
Right.
And I supposed to thank God for the littlest thing. You see, we human being, there's $10, but because we want $10, we have $5 in we hand and we cussing the $5 in we hand. We're not contented.
Oh, that is
Right?
very big
We are
of
not
you.
contented with what we get. We're never satisfied.
They say he who is contented with the least is most rich.
Well, they say the meat shall inherit the earth, and they say the children these days are vipers, and I tell you, most of them, DJ, either begin division home here and talking things and saying, plenty young girls right now, they gone. All in school are watching them. Or I'm walking on the road and I see a 12, I must say 11-year-old girl, a boy done and she bottom squeezing, and that is very heads and them teaching that all on TV, big bottom, this supposed to be. You're supposed to have it different, because when you go as an artist or as somebody go out there, that's why I just get on so now, because I realizing they're putting things out there more worse than Canal Waves. And seeing a big road model who you love every day, I calling on him like a big artist, big foreign artist. I love she, yeah, but when you watch how she dressed, short pum here, everything this, when you watch a little girl 8 years coming up and saying, I want to be like ting. I want to be like that superstar. I want to be like this pop star. When you hear what them doing, then what you doing by what road model them settling by?
You see people.
The road model I settling is that I will willing to come out here and die for my gods and stand up and die for the right thing and stand up and give but gods and do his work. That is what I will come out here and do.
That's a very good attitude to have, because this having a singing career is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It is for those who can endure to the end, and once you have that endurance, you will be rewarded in due time, If it's not the CSM sound, it could be something else, You have your followers.
Now, pause right there. I don't want to, you see where you talk there? God in your mind, because when you saying there, and next spiritual man come and tell me today, he say, Wakaman, where you getting that Chutney Monarch, you'll get somewhere else. Alright, go ahead, continue talking.
I was going to say, you have your followers and they appreciate you. The only thing I kind of realize is it have a lot of negative energy around you in terms of like people is be chaining you up. You need somebody with a level head to say, Waka, take it down. Waka, take it down. Temper that. We go deal with that situation. You need that kind of that reassuring energy to bring you back down. When you spiral out and you lash out, because you lash out plenty. You have to control them emotions. You have to control it. Understand what I'm saying?
Correct is right. Yeah. That is something good for me, Yeah. So when somebody tells you something and it's good for your behalf, it's up to you to listen and learn,
Because
you tell something good and it's good because I have one or two people call me and talking to me and are taking some advice. I pull along all them videos and them, and I pull along certain things and one by one I get rid of certain things and try to be positive and lock off this negative energy and quarreling and fighting, and if
because I be on your lives and I see in some of your so-called followers, they're chaining you up. They're chaining you up because they want to see the Waka who is out of lose control and shoot this one and shoot minister security and that. You see, you
correct.
You have a lot of talent, and if you didn't have talent, you could do them thing. But don't waste your talent. Don't waste your energy on stupidness. Sing your heart out. You could write original songs. You have a good voice. You have a good message to send. focus your energy on that.
Thank you.
Right? And I told you that the
Thank
last
you,
time
man.
as well. We spoke on this live.
Yeah.
And continue to tell you this.
Yeah, but I realize that I calm down, but you're correct. The other day, I get some disturbing thing, and I like I just say, correct, but I take the chain up one time and I start. I say, well, wait now, where I know do it, right? And I leave the video up for a day, and then 2-3 of my same people where you say who to calm me down, call me and say, Waka, here what? I say what? I say, you know, you're correct. And bam, I take it back out this morning early. I pull long all
and
them
thank
videos.
God for people like that. You know, it's easy to, you see this thing they call social media. It's easy to go and send the wrong message. And people had to be cognizant because it have people who looking up to Waka, believe it or not, as a role model. As, hey, I could probably be the next Waka or whatever. I want to sing original tunes or whatever. You know? So people are watching. And you have followers from all over the world. In fact, one of your followers became one of my followers, and I think she's from Denmark or something. And I didn't even know people in Denmark that listen to Chutney, you know? So you're correct. We need unity. We need unity in the market, and we need to go together with one cohesive effort if we really had to do this thing. Because there's only a handful of Chutney singers. Chutney Soca. When I say Chutney singers, I mean Chutney, Bollywood playback, Chutney Soca, what have you. Essentially, all of them is really Chutney singers, right? They need to come together, you know? And love is the only thing that can conquer hate. Love is the only thing. Love and understanding.
Well,
you know?
You see, that love hard, because I could tell you, let me tell you the truth too. You see, before I was in this knowledge, this level here, you realize that I want to fight Ricky Jai for the first place and fight Ravi B and want to fight them fellas say because I said, wait, what really going on, boy? I want to do my own brothers them that. And even though they say, yes, they're robbing for the first prize and they're cheating for the first prize, it still didn't give me the reason to fight them for it. Because there is where God does test here. That is the same way the devil tests. I mean, God tests Cain and Abel.
Yeah.
That is the same way he tests him. But no, we always want to fight and go on top. That way, you see, remember we are created in God's image and likeness. And God's image and likeness, God's image, he's the boss.
Right.
He
And
is
we are
a ruler.
imperfect.
He is God. He like to rule. So we created just like God. We like to rule and be number one, and you know. So you can't get human beings wrong.
No, well, nothing wrong with being competitive, you know. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah, most of them they get carried away with that, bro.
And that is what
But again, no, I want to say, people going out there and telling my child, I want you be a policeman, I want you be a lawyer, I want you be a doctor. No, tell them to be a human being. A human being is Bob Marley. Bob Marley is a human being. Brian Lara is a human being. Rowley is a human being. Everybody is a human being.
Gary Griffith is a human being.
So once they have to know to be a yeah. So everybody, one thing I like about your knowledge flowing, bro. Keep it up, man. You have it. I just watch you, because that is why I connect to you. Me, I even watch you, bro. Once or twice, I just listen and hear you. And in my book, you could call me and say, Waka, I fully 100 with you.
Yeah.
Well, I try for no back and
I try to be positive.
To see peace to the Chutney industry. You out for we. You out to help the artists then.
Yeah. Well, as I was saying earlier,
right,
before you came on, we coming out with our own Chutney competition. It's called the Chutney Raja competition, and we have one for the ladies. It's called the Chutney Rani competition, which is 100% Hindi singing competition. So, you might want to enter in that.
I like that. Bring back the classical.
Yeah, it's not necessarily
bring back the classical. I have some Hindi song and thing I write.
It's not necessarily.
I'll have me Hindi song them.
Well, right. So now is the time to bring it out, and you will hear more.
I did write my own Hindi too.
Serious. So why how I don't hear no I never hear no tradition. Well, not traditional, but
no. Well, I have 1,000 songs, right? I had a girl called Sunita, and I just take these simple words and say, well, Awo chalo Sunita mera naam Karen. Come with me, my darling, let we go and have some fun.
Eh?
You'll cook the food on the chula, and you will be my dulahin and your dulaha. Hey!
Nice.
I just take the simplest thing.
And that is what I'm telling people. I'm telling people, don't hate the players, hate the game, because these people and them can sing. It's just they're being led in the wrong direction, and the direction is degrading what the product is right now, which is the songs, right?
But hey, I sorry to say it, but if it's that really helps them doing, you can't blame the manager man who in the thing. If let me just put yourself, you easy man running Chutney Soca Music.
Right.
And them fellas, everybody just keep only hitting your Bollywood music. And keep only hitting your Bollywood music and only bringing it for they're flooding out song text.
Yeah.
And the heads on them, which is the biggest star name, which is some name it to the Chutney industry, the biggest name come down to the smallest, all of them doing the same thing. And only 1 or 2 or 3 original. How think what I'm telling you, think what I'm telling you.
No.
He need to stop it.
He
If it's so, and say,
exactly.
yeah, what? Know this, no Bollywood, no thing. Chutney Soca Monarch, we were Hindi, and judge people fear. Let the public vote and call it off. I feel that better.
Yeah, it have ways that he could improve his service, but I'm not gonna give him my recommendations. I put in that in my own competition, and you can look forward to hearing more about that soon. So thanks for being on the live. You wanna say anything?
I support, bro. I support a lot everything, man. I love it, man. I love it. Continue. All I get blessing from me because I right here and from my heart. All I do continue, bro. You making a lot of artists feel happy. Either show in the night, they get a chance to call in your program and everybody hear them. So that is a venue you created and you have the blessing to go, bro.
Well, similarly to you, I faced that similar challenge where people fight me down, whatever. I could never get on radio. But what would I do? Lay down and die?
Yeah, I know.
I have to try to get my message across. Chutney music to the world. Ask Avinash. We always say that. And we have to lend support to our singers like yourself and thing. Because many people would think Wakaman is an unstable fella. But I know from our conversations here that you have high intellect, very high intellect. With the right energy around you, you can do real good.
Yeah, well, that is true. Correct.
Don't blush and think too much, eh? Don't blush and think too much. But
no, you know what laughing? You know what laughing for? Raymond Ramarani told me that years ago. He said, Waka, he said you're good enough, he said, but you have to have proper management, boy.
Yeah.
He's afraid you, boy, afraid you.
Yeah, because I telling you,
afraid you, boy, Waka, boy. Oh God.
I telling you flat. If I was a promoter, I would not touch you. Well, I am a promoter, but I will not touch it because you see, I don't know what kind of waka I get on that day. A waka go tell me my MC, or a waka who going and deliver a real good performance.
Well, you see, I beat the system because let me tell you what, I done link up at about 25 bars and I have about, if I booked 100 shows in Trinidad and Tobago and the 100 shows give me $3,000, me don't have to worry because Wakaman does get that kind of money to sing. Yeah. I just be going in the rise and the rise give me 4,000 the rise. Nobody can get through in the rise just so. I snap my finger. Yeah. When the management and the rise call me and I talk in it plain here, it's about certain artists. He called the management and the rise and tell them, don't put Wakaman and the man turn around and tell them, let you know something. Wakaman who helped build this rise boy. When he was scratched and the man called me $4,000.
Take this comment here from Ina Juman. She say, and tell him no cussing please. He have to.
Yeah, I know she does talk to me. Yeah.
So you see, this is good.
She does only quarrel. She does quarrel me like a mommy. She does quarrel. But you know when we young and hard, no you go do boy. You know a mother go say, boy behave now. You know what you go do boy. You have to learn. I accept the fact I'm growing more and I talk to you here. So why is that going easier? I'm learning, bro. I appreciate that, man. I'm learning a lot.
Gitanjali Rajana is saying he seems to be trying to change and grow from his actions. That's good, you see? Positive reinforcement.
Thanks, man. Thanks. You see, the support I need. Yeah. You see, Miss Stacy Ramrup, that lady, she take me up and bring me and have me where yesterday, boy. And that is that. The whole point about it is from God. And I meet she, and that is what make me today. When nobody didn't have faith and all the heads blank, all the money, and I get rub all about. Yeah. Look, I put on tiles in my kitchen and thing today. My kitchen tile out. I clean up my whole place. I paint up everything. I find I real happy and enjoying it, man.
Yeah. You see,
I went and buy a big keg of oil today. Buy things to my temple. Every little money I get, I buy something.
My parents.
I proud of myself.
I proud of you as well.
Because I know what I'm doing for God.
Yeah. My parents always used to tell me, drop by drop does fill the bucket, you know? And you just had to take. Look, Stacy Ramro, boy. That is your friend?
Yeah, mommy, she there. Hey. When I see she so I am so happy I get. She's the power behind me. Yeah. When I see she so I get happy, boy.
Girl, Lisa had always saying to sing something before you lock off. Please.
And look, Anthony Kande too. Anthony Khan is from Slim Barbecue from down, so them fellas just call me and hear this too. Anthony Khan say he will never bring Kamala or Rowley by he. And the man will bring me by he. And if you saw that man treat me, go in front, bring food, come down in the back, me street drink. I said, bro, but how you treat me so boy? Like if I was a king, boy, he said, boy, it's God, boy. He said, it's God, Waka. He said, no matter how many people understand that God is cursed, but according to you, I have to do it a little more, let people realize that I'm not a loose cannon, I am not a madman. I have to deal with more professional. I need to calm down, and if I need to address something, it have many ways I can address without cussing and game on.
Yes, it does have.
Come and talk the same thing. Hello, Facebook. You know something hurting me, and I could talk like if a real thing, and nobody will hear the canal way. Mate, there are many ways to deal with it. Correct?
Yeah, and those kind of meltdowns, you wouldn't want to have that on Facebook. You can probably breeze out yourself, go and relax. You know, disconnect from the social media and say, do a little meditation. Meditation is a very, very helpful thing to clear this mind. This mind it will look in small here, but it has so much things that is in this mind. Meditation will definitely help you with that, you know?
Yeah. You correct it right. Because me, kind of, look at me shave and thing yet. And I did this at a company, like, I don't look at thing. I sit down on my couch and I will guy working and thing and at home. So I come on and as I see it, like zombie time, it click here, boy. Twice it click and only cut off. Click and cut. But let me really see where this man and I see it talking and I say, oh bro, and I just get the vibes and look, well, that how it is. Spirits, keep it up, man. I love what you're doing. And that will make me wanna look and think.
Chutneymusic.com to the world.
Yeah, bless up, man. I will share. I pushing it all over and my little program and all I doing. I on the side too. The guy run around the whole country and lock in certain places because I used to work in it. I used to go around the country and bring over $30,000 a month. I was a marketing manager at Trinity Films, Trinity Magazine. And we used to go around me and Errol Singh and we used to go and get all the artists, give everybody a front page, get this one, go business here and get the but bro, when I started catch back up myself, so if everybody gonna get a try. But you see, the reason why that when we decide to change the system, did it stop we bro? Think what I'm telling you there. We as system changers. Check how you come in to change the system. You realize that what is going with me? We just come to change the system to do the right thing and it isn't like that.
Yeah, because the way how it going, somebody, I can't look like I was telling them earlier in the live. I could not sleep last night because after the people say chutneymusic.com, all you go ahead with all the competition, we go support all you. I thinking about policy and this criteria and who I will get a judge and who's a vocal coach and I study. My mind going a mile a minute. I can't sleep.
Everything go fall in, bro. Let me explain this to you today. When I started this temple, started pray to God and I started listening to him. And I started this temple, Miss Stacy Ramon coming. And every single person God placed in my life to do everything that he wanted to do. One person bring camera, one person bring the 50 years. Some of them come, remain for 1 second and fall out and gone. They come to do their job. Sometimes the enemies come here. Look, the biggest enemy who come and one of them who come and buy one of the multi and they put it real to you. Yeah. So with you there, you seek God first and always add on to you. He will send judge for you, he will send money for you, he will send minister for you, he will send money from the government for you. Every single thing he's gonna send for you.
A couple of these, sorry to interrupt you. A couple of these people begging you to sing Daniel, Roshni, Grace Jane, Sarita, Ronnie, Gilly, DJ, ask him to sing a piece before he leave, okay? So, if you could accommodate the people and them, I would like to invite you to sing a song. They want to hear Star and Obia.
Alright, let me give them a little soca now. You want to hear a little soca?
Of course.
Alright, say. Oh, girl, are strong and ready. My body ready. My waistline ready for carnival. To wind up. On your bumper push hard, for the bumper wind back behind the big truck for carnival. To see them girl get on dirty, look how they looking wassy, they whole body muddy for carnival. So say Wakaman with a different company, promoter that's book me fast, Wakaman and the Chutney brass. Say Wakaman with a different company, whining in a soca fete, jamming until we soaking with to wind up on your bumper push hard. Imagine the beating that, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, they want to hear.
Nicholas.
Hear this one, I want
Nicholas
you to walk me,
saying,
darling. I want you to walk me good. I want you to walk me. Yeah, hear the answer for this one. I want you to walk me, darling. I want you to walk me good. I want you to walk me, darling. I want you to walk me good. Girl, walk, brock, walk, brock, walk, brock, walk me, darling. Walk, brock, walk, brock, walk, brock, walk me, darling. You want me to cut the waka? You want me to plant the cassava? You want me to fuck up your blood, girl? You want me to plant up your land, girl? Walk, brock, walk, brock, walk, brock, walk me, darling. And this is the one here now. It's Obia in the morning and voodoo in the night. Obia in the morning and voodoo in the night. If she don't walk, she Obia. She don't feel alright. She want the Obia. Waka Obia. Look this here, girl. Give him this to drink. Put this in the food. He wouldn't drink or think. Give him this portion. He go bow down at your feet. And no me Obia walking. If he love you, he go eat. You don't know this is Wakaman here, man, brother.
Alright. So,
right?
I was very glad.
So I have some.
Yeah.
To
see you come on the show.
I know you're on the line, right, brother?
Is that? Okay, I think we back are breaking up. Okay, you can back with us. Yeah, we both were saying something.
I re-listen a reggae. I re-listen a reggae right after Carnival. The reggae done record.
Okay, I think we breaking up there.
What? This yes, man. Have a reggae coming out soon.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. I think have a reggae coming out soon.
Unfortunately, on chutneymusic.com, we won't be able to help you market that one.
Yeah. Well, all right then. I see the thing in me, so I go on there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, take care, man.
All right. Bye-bye. Love all you. Bye-bye.
Right.